Hello and welcome to Dave the Soap Betting. Well, not a bad day's work yesterday, even though I did advise caution and half stakes. I hope you all beat the SP. I'm a bit late today. I did have a good look at the afternoon's racing last night, and this morning I've taken a look at Chelmsford, so it's for the night racing, and I've kind of found two horses which are a little bit dodgy, but at the prices I'm going to take a chance. Here's the first race I looked at. So this is the race I'm looking at. The top rated is Lord Rapscallion, an 8-year-old rated 69, carrying 10 stone 1. And there are 13 runners. And 365 are going to 50 odds, the first 4. Let's have a look at the first 5 in the betting. So we got 9 miles 100 to 30, Pinball Wizard 4 to 1, G2 5 to 1, Super It 6 to 1, Lord Rapscallion, the top rated 13 to 2. Okay, there is one in the race that I do like. Here's its run last time out. So the horse I'm looking at is coming out of the 7 stall. This is at Kempton. It's in the blue and white colours. So it just dwells just a touch, just misses a beat at the start. So it's 7 furlongs. And it looks like he's going to tuck the horse in. But the horse likes to race prominently. So he takes it out a little bit wide. He comes round horses. And he more or less gets it to the lead, basically racing prominently, 3 off the rail. So we're coming into the straight, 3 furlongs to run. He's still there, still racing prominently, lead / second place, 3 off the rail. He's giving it a little push, just a little bit. Still pushing. Now this race is actually not a bad race. We've got horses in this race rated in the low 70s. So he's still pushing. Gives it a little tap there with his left hand. Gives it another one. And another one. Then he just pushes it. And there we go. Right, that was at Kempton. It wasn't drawn all that well. It is a front runner, does race prominently. He couldn't get the lead. I don't think the jockey was unduly harsh on it. Now we're back over a course and distance that it's won at before. Let's have a look at its form. Super Hit is a course and distance winner. Okay, now it won on its second run. Went clear towards finish. Okay, now let's have a look at the fourth. It beat this Post Rider, which is now rated 75. And it gave it £5. Beat Havana Force, which is rated 77. Bearing in mind it went clear, gave it £3. Beat Wild Saffron a length and a quarter, which is now rated 65. Today, Super Hit is racing off of 66. If we look at it, it was odds on when it won. It was odds on when it got beat next time. They put it over further at Wolverhampton. Then it ran at Southall, ran a good race. I think it was a wide draw that day. And it led from the 8 stall. It is a front runner or it races prominently. And that was off 71. Gave it a break, came at Leicester, turf form and all weather were completely different. Then they ran it at Kempton under Marquand, and then the race I've just shown you. Now let's have a look at this race. The winner is rated 72, the second is rated 70, the third is rated 70. Now if we go down here, he got beat 2.5 lengths. I don't think the jockey was overly harsh on it. It wore a hood for the first time. It couldn't get the lead. It tried it, couldn't get the lead. For that race, it's been dropped a couple of pound. This race is a weaker race. Now, Gianni's back on it. Still retains the hood from its last run. It's a course and distance winner. And from the 4 stall, I think it's got a good chance of getting the lead. Now, whether it can hold on, I don't know. The trainer's in form. The jockey's won on it. It's a course and distance winner. It's eased slightly on the ratings. Well, the iffy thing about it is it only won a maiden race over course and distance. They've been fiddling about with it a little bit. We got Marco Gianni back on it, who was the winning jockey that day. But he has been beaten on it at odds on as well. But it's 7-1. It is 4 places with 365. So I'm advising half stakes, 5 at each way, at 7-1, 4 places. Here's the second one I've looked at. And this is a really big, we've actually missed a big price, but it's still a huge price. Here's the race. This is the second race I'm looking at. It's the Getting Out Stakes at Chelmsford, the lucky last over 6 furlongs. And Bet365 are playing a 50 odds, first 4. So this is what I'm looking at. Let's just get them by rating. 10 Club is the top rated off for 70. Then there's a bit of a gap to 65. So I would argue that this race is a 65 rated race because 10 Club's got £6 penalty anyway. So it must have run off as 64, which it did with Safi Osborne on at Kempton. I think it just got up on the line, did it? Led final stride. But look what it beat. The second rated 59. The third is rated, which comes back today, I think, rated 64. Okay, so again, Bet365 are going first 4 places. Let's have a look at the horse's last run. The horse I'm looking at is coming out of the 7 stall. This is Chelmsford, 5 furlongs. Just watch the start. Okay, it's coming out the 7 box. Comes out, jinks massively right. The horse is tossing its head about. Now they hit the bend at Chelmsford. They hit the bend over 5 furlongs after 200 yards. So they're 4 furlong pole. We're already on the bend prior to the 4 furlong marker. And it's racing 3-4 off the rail. So what I want you to see here, we're just approaching the straight. We're coming off the bend. Watch how wide the horse goes here. Watch how wide. I mean, look at that. Got taken well out there. Well out. I mean, that's massive, massive. Now watch these. That's, the jockey is the same jockey as today, which is a concern to me. Now, she pushes it. These start whipping him and all sorts and trying to win the race kind of thing. There he's whipping his. Just pushing it. Just pushing it. Just pushing it. And there it is. Basically finishes last. Well, that run, it was over 5. It doesn't win over 5. It wins over 6. The jockey never hit the horse. Did the jockey try? Who knows? And that is what concerns me today. The jockey. Here's the horse's form. So this is the one I've just shown you. Southbank. 33-1. Do for me that. Let me show you the form. It's run on the all-weather 9 times. It's won 3, come third once. So it's 4 out of 9 for the place money. Let me show you what it's won off. It's won off 62 and 56 over course and distance. So it's kind of in between today. It's rated 59. So it's not without a chance. Let me show you what they've been doing with it. Since that win, they ran it at Lingfield over 5, too short. Windsor, where it's never won on the turf, over 5. Epsom over 6, again on the turf. Then they ran it at Wolverhampton, again over 5. And then they ran it at Chelmsford, again over 5. So it's never had conditions to suit. It's a course and distance winner. Now here is my one concern, and it's this jockey. All right. In the last 4 seasons, she's had 16 rides, 2 winners. She has not had a winner for 595 days. And she's only had 6 rides in all that time. So, last time you can see the jockey there. Olivia Haynes is on it. £7 claimer. I mean, it's going to take her forever to ride out this claim. It really is. She'll be collecting her pension money. I'm not sure she can ride. Strike rates, well, there you go. I showed you the strike rate. But it's 33-1 for a horse that wins over 6 furlongs at Chelmsford. But can she ride? That is the fly in the ointment. We're taking a chance. That's why they call it gambling. So half stakes at 33-1 each way, Southbank in the 8:30. This is Dave the Sue. We got a big one yesterday. Today, they're a little bit dodgy. Yesterday's was. Go careful with your stakes. Bye for now.